Hello, this is DrFrankLayman. I'd like to thank you and I'd like to welcome you again. I hope your daily self-development is going well. I hope you've had an opportunity to read some of my blogs, books, and listen to some of my other podcasts. Today, what I'd like to do is read some excerpts from the books I've authored. All of my books center around self-help in some way. So future books on leadership, they'll still have the basic premise of what we've been talking about, of the fundamentals of self-development. So I'll read from the excerpts of my books, Success Through Logical Thinking, Daily Reflective Growth, Reflections to Success, and Contemplative Growth and Development. All of these books manifest their origins from my mission. My mission is to help those who want to make a positive change. The very first book I wrote was Success Through Logical Thinking. And what I wanted to convey in this book was just some things that I had learned that made me more effective and made me more successful. And I wanted to share those. So it really is truly about a transition in perspective, a paradigm shift from being a more emotional thinker to being just using critical thinking skills, a strategy for a better outcome. I'm going to read from chapter 29. Logical thinkers define themselves. Logical thinkers don't focus on negative words and criticisms of others. These are distractions that allow us to be defined by other people. Instead, it's important to focus on what is important to us. We need to value ourselves and work toward our own goals. We don't need to waste time worrying about what other people say, and we don't need to waste time perpetuating negative criticisms of others. This does not give license to being an iconoclast or to have a poor work performance. It is human nature for people to talk about each other, but it should be avoided. Don't be a bully or be insecure. Be uplifting and positive. Be true to yourself and others, but don't let someone else's negative words define you. The book talks about fundamental ways to improve your effectiveness. Reflections to Success I'd written later on after many blogs and other writings. And what I did is, I'm a big advocate of positive immersion, positive coupling. I like to listen to positive music while I write. I like to get creative and I look at classical paintings or listen to classical music or read from great authors. And it doesn't matter what it's from. Can help spark ideas and make creativity. Benjamin Franklin, Thomas Jefferson, some of the classical writers like Salinger. It goes on and on. This may not be to your interest, but find something that's positive. I don't care what venue it is. It could be science fiction. Whatever makes you think more obliquely, more creatively, that's what you're trying to do. And sometimes it's nicer if the music is instrumental, because then you're not being directed in a way to think. You're creating thought that goes along with what you're experiencing, your senses are experiencing. So what I did in Reflections to Success is I took impressionist work like Monet and overlaid some of my positive quotes for people to look at daily and reflect on and to think. And it all goes along with my approach. And my approach is fundamental to positive thinking, critical thinking skills and advancing them, and considering approach over condition. So it should be uplifting. I'll read from page 20 and 21, the paintings chosen for the book, and have some very meaningful quotes associated with them. An idle mind stalls the ascent of success. Page 20. Page 21. True wellness cannot be separated into mental and physical. It is bound, one part reliant on the other, to be whole. The work was great for reflecting, but it led me to think about more of a follow-up book that was constructed around like a workbook, something people can be motivated by. So there are pictures, designs, and quotes to reflect on, but then there are assignments to do and impressions associated with them. Page 22 of Daily Reflective Growth and 23, great designs and overlaid with quotes, and I'll read those for you. From observation to thought to imagination to reason to motivation to action to results to refinement is the pathway of success. The flow of the process is less impeded when we have a great appreciation of it and understanding. So then I ask a question on this. Which segment to success may be a barrier for you, and how are you going to improve it? Page 23. Summon up your mental toughness and press on. Don't waver in your resolve until you are satisfied in your journey. Looking at someone else's success, it's easy to dismiss it. Focus forward and understand at the outset there will be difficulties along the way. If you have strengthened yourself, you'll be less likely to turn back. Daily self-development is especially helpful in this area. The assignment is to start a journal and logging your efforts of daily self-improvement. All of this then led me to write Contemplative Growth and Development. It has a page of my quotes organized in concentrated area. And then it has an expansion of my thought on those areas. So I'll read Contemplative Growth and Development, page 60 and 61. Page 60, a great person, like a great river, does not refuse even the smallest contributory. If you want to grow as a person, you have to travel outside your comfort zone. Let's not merely say that we love one another. Let us show the truth. That's page 60, 3 of the quotes from different writings put together and assembled that I feel have some kind of thread. Page 61, a person of true development, one who has arrived at wisdom and peace, understands the value of experience, sees all the good in others, and is willing to sacrifice effort and time to guide others to the radiant glow of enlightenment. Again, my mission is to help those who want to make a positive change, to guide those as I can to a better understanding of the ways around the big barriers and the ways through the successes, so that they can stay on course and become who they dream they want to be. I hope that at some point our journeys converge. Thank you again for your time. Thank you.